So, few options left. They'll go Enigma with a black hole and go all in on push. They've got Eidolons, they've got the Creep Army, they've got the Skellies coming out. Do you like that? Has the Salve to play with. We'll have to use
Top lane?
Top lane, starting to get that jump onto Cuckoo, and they do find that kill. Not much Zeus can really...
So he should be getting there before Natsumi, which means that with the Doom, he could be able to get a kill before Natsumi gets his reincarnation ready.
Oh, dispose up top onto Cuckoo with a rebound up, and doesn't take too long for him to melt. Here against Seder Wraith King, it feels like that might be a better lane in terms of using static link at the least.
I think so too, right? It's like Gabby has sort of more raw HP, and Cuckoo, is he gonna be okay? Disposed again.
Oh boy, just that output. Look at how much damage they do with that sidekick, even at level 1, enough to melt. Carl does show up, has the Avalanche Toss ready, trying to make a play, but Xavius will have Rebound and Dispose ready soon. Avalanche Toss doesn't quite connect in the way you'd want to, and suddenly Carl's the one in trouble. Tree Toss away, damage is not enough, and Carl's actually copying a lot of damage. Jump forward from Xavius, trying to go into war.
Performance between Carl's coming in the back line, might be able to get the kill now.
Force with a toss, so tosses creep back, but Xavius is still ready to punish, leaps forward, has a dispose. Lelouch showing up as well, but isn't even necessary with the Eidolons. And Carl falls for finding force. I mean, that's a huge sacrifice.
Anything with Death Pop this time, the exact opposite Whitemon. Almost dispose. There you go.
Got the range, and it doesn't take too long for him to melt to the damage. Good Avalanche Toss out. Arrow is caught by the creep wave though. So Force gonna be able to still run. Tree Toss out from Carl. Do they have enough? One more right click. The Salve is there to save, but not enough. Right click out from Raging does find him, and Xavius now gonna have to work his way out. Toss is ready from Carl. Xavius is still mighty fast. Toss forward is there. Melee arrow just doesn't do much with a Fairy Fire. Avalanche does clip. Pop the Eye of the Storm to farm. Carl is chasing, but goes under a sentry. Immediate black hole from Force. No follow-up though, but holds him down long enough for Lelouch to show up. Avalanche Toss on Save is still alive, and Natsumi comes in to rip them apart. Now, Cuckoo already used the link. He's gonna be able to run out, but Carl just gets caught with his pants down.
It's insanely expensive space that they're trying to make for. Oh, Gabby
held back. Chain stunts are out. Not that durable on the Doom yet. Did have the Midas flying out, so I guess technically that's Midas on cooldown right.
He's got level 1 Arc Lightning. He's trying to defend towers. He's like, guys, this thing doesn't do anything. Well, what's wrong with the spell? It's not working.
It's just 90 damage. He's just not able to do much. Doesn't even have Arcane Boots for a little bit more mana here as well, so already out of mana for the Thunder Gods. If you manage to isolate Natsumi, the toss back doesn't even come out. So that's a blink reveal for Carl, achieving nothing. As Polaris are still lined up for this amazing push onto that tier 2. Although, blink forward, Natsumi getting aggressive onto White.
This gold is completely useful for fighting.
At the least you have some protection out, although Gabby's still getting caught out. And not going to be able to pop that BKB, he's just gone. Solar Bind and Spirit Vessel is enough as Natsumi gets forced step forward. Blink on cooldown for a bit longer.
Cuckoo, no!
Cuckoo's going to be chased down, trying to juke around. Does get spotted and unceremoniously killed off by Lelouch. Another one bites the dust for T1 as they are keeping a chase up top. Keep Xavius alive. They find Whitemon. Hand of God flying right in behind. It's not the most unplayable, but the map state certainly leaves very little room for T1 to breed here.
Cuckoo he's gonna take some damage. I mean, you gotta wait for the Aegis timeout. That's a minute left. You can't take a fight with the Aegis on. And if you
blink forward, Natsumi gets a stun onto Cuckoo. Solar Bind again. Cuckoo just melts without BKB. Avalanche Toss back. Cuckoo is saved, but Xavius jumps forward, finds that kill. Whitemon trying to stall. They get 1 life on the Wraith King. That is a reincarnate. And that is a bit of a longer cooldown. Will still be on cooldown.
Team fight. Gabby? Oh, he might be in trouble here. Gabby, no. Not like this.
Already popped the BKB earlier on. It's false. And air out from Raging might at least find Xavius with a toss back on Carl.
That's something.
It's something, but they sacrifice Whitemon's well up top. So you sacrifice 2 for that 1 kill on Xavius. It's some much needed gold for T1. But the it's just gonna be fine. This cancelled off. They will be able to farm a little bit with Whitemon. But Nothing of value is lost. Dispose out from Xavius, catches out Cuckoo again. He has the
Has the
BKB to get
BKB.
it off. Can he turn it on? Does manage to flick it on. Trying to run, but
Oh,
the damage is
good
done.
God.
Black hole coming out as well from Force in the middle of that, just to ensure the kills are found.
They're right next to the wards.
Yeah, that Wraith Pack ward just mitigating so much of the output of T1, again ruining Karl's burst potential as they've got the opening for the racks. Fortify is out to stall, no buyback on Cuckoo, but fairly short respawns. They still have that Doom available, but they can't catch Lelouch, and that's the big one they want. Karl does blink in, does manage to get a good avalanche toss out, but the heals are there. They manage to stall out. Midnight Pulse on top of Karl, he's melting to the output. Natsumi rips through. Gabby can't do much, even with the BKB. Forced to run away, gets whipped by Natsumi.
Might be over.
Stunned up. They do find Xavius on the side, but Raging gets clipped away, and Natsumi with one big crit to seal the deal. Forcing the buyback out. Cuckoo is back up and running. BKB of his is still on cooldown. They just re-engage in Polaris. Rip right through. He's gone again for 40 seconds. As T1 just, they don't have angles. Look at Natsumi just blinking all over the place, finding these kills one by one. And T1 are forced to call the GG. Polaris rising up from the ashes here for game number 2, Otomo.
Like a phoenix, they did it. And I mean, the way they kept that aggression in the top lane, all of it, a lot of credit goes to Xavius being able to catch Cuckoo multiple times. I think they killed him like, what, 3 or 4 times during the laning phase alone, and that shut him down, because that's your... I was wondering, like, is it worse if he's an off lane who's shut down, or if it's the carry that's shut down? Either way, Razor being shut down is massive. The hero does not flash farm well. Hero needs a lot of farm to be useful, and gets most of it in the laning stage. Like, you have to have a good laning stage. Gabby wasn't joining fights with the Doom. It was all on Karl to do